Like, this is a guy that may not be competent enough to dress himself.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like, he's just like an incompetent Oompa Loompa. He's Oompamaxxing. Hire me as your tailor. I'm very good at the tailoring. I have evidence. I'm loving the semi-cut collar on this. Excellent choice. That is exactly what is the correct collar to
And he
fit his
does look
face.
slimmer wearing this suit, no?
So I'm going to give this guy a 1 out of 10 on fashion and a 0 out of 10 on having a human soul.
Welcome to the Style Deconstruction by Rivo and Timmy. And everybody knows the world famous LGFG fashion house.
I want to add, I do not normally talk like this. Smashin Fashion. Okay.
All right.
Which charismatic, handsome, extravagant, intelligent
What a distinguished gentleman.
human being. Let me see. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I think this suit is perfect.
Oh boy. Is he trying to look like an Oompa Loompa?
I think he is.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I think the young people call this Oompamaxxing.
Yeah.
He's Oompamaxxing right in front of us.
He's
What a joke.
he's in a wrong country to be Oompa Loompa. Do they have Oompa Loompas in UK? Or there is one?
So let's start with the obvious. His jacket is too short.
And how about his? Well,
And his
weird.
sleeves, it's too short.
One sleeve is short, one is long. Is that possible?
I mean, yeah, it looks like he's got a little asymmetry happen in the old forearm, in the old Johnson forearm, you know? Looks like he's been Borising his Johnson on the road. But look, the jacket is too, like, compared to his arms, no, it's not too short. But that jacket on him, it's too short.
Yeah.
Because just the way his body is, he's obviously got a esoteric shape. His jacket's too short. Also, the shoulders are too narrow. Like, you see the pull on the back of the sleeve. Sleeves are short on the right, of course. Pants are a disaster. What is happening
Is
there?
that the seat is 2 numbers too big or something? Or
It's just the way that so the way the pants are cut, he obviously has a flat seat, but the pants don't.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's got the old poopy seat.
His leaving room for typers.
Maybe that's how he won like elections. Is he just showed up smelling like poo? Like, and people are like, "Ah, God, he's here! For God's sakes, let's everybody just leave." And he's like, "Ha ha ha! I am winner by
gotcha.
default." I think Biden used a similar strategy. The old pants shitter, you know.
And then for this guy, what do you think about the cutaway shirt?
It's fine. I like that collar. I mean, you know, if you're just looking like chest up, it's got a nice frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I like the length, the point length on the collar choice. I think it's good. Such a weird guy. Like, I don't know. Like, why would this guy choose to?
But I
look
think
like...
But if you look at the pants length, do you think that's adjusted?
No, it's like the pants are either falling down or something. Like, there's just something off with that. Like, this is a guy that may not be competent enough to dress himself.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like, he's just like an incompetent Oompa Loompa. He's Oompamaxxing. Oompamaxxing. Look at that. Like, he clearly still has the old bowl to cut his hair. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
He took it from his mother and carries it with him.
He probably stole it from a visit to the fucking Putin's house or something. I stole his bowl and I cut my hair with it. That's what I think happened. I don't know.
All right.
What's with the like? Those are not his real shoes, obviously.
I think he's in Netherlands. Oh, he's in Japan, I guess. Look.
All right, that suit looks horrible. Like, oh my God, what the hell?
I think he just enjoys the look of stuff being 5 numbers too big.
I like the groupie on the right. Look at her.
Yeah. She's like, why is that?
You know what she's fantasizing about? Being his maid. You go, yes. I would clean up so good. Boy.
So this is a suit that you buy in a hurry in an airport when your luggage is lost, I guess.
The cut on the suit's actually pretty decent. Like, it's nicely draped. Yeah, the unfortunate thing, of course, is that it's not correctly tailored to a shoulder, but the drape is nice. I mean, the fabric on the suit is obviously pretty high end. But again, with the poopy pants, it's like he's just got this. It's like there's another ass that's supposed to go into those pants that isn't there.
Maybe
he's got phantom ass.
Yeah, he's dreaming about maybe going to the gym, doing the.
Yeah, phantom ass is a big problem for aging gentlemen because as men age, the gluteus maximus loses some of its superfluous fill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so now the pants, you see, and that sometimes happens like in war. If a guy loses his leg, like his leg still gets itchy, but it's not there anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Like the pants demand an ass to fill them, but the ass is not there anymore. And so what you have is phantom ass.
Yeah.
Which is the cause of poopy pants.
Which now goes.
These are all
his
tailor's
look, right?
terms. These are all official tailoring terms. Phantom ass, poopy pants.
Yeah.
These are the things as a tailor I help you fix.
Yeah.
Is phantom ass.
Yeah.
And poopy pants.
Yeah. As much as you want to fight it, like it's just not there.
Yeah. Now people ask me often. They never ask me, but I can say it on camera. They say, "Ooh, is phantom ass common?" I say, "Thankfully, it's more common than phantom cock." Yeah, that's a.
So it means like they lost a tip or something.
I don't know what they.
It
just it happens in cold rooms.
Yeah.
The old.
Yeah. The old.
Yeah. Anyways, so hire me as your tailor. I'm very good at the tailoring. I have evidence. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, Boris Johnson is a terrible example of a man in a suit.
Yeah.
He's a terrible example of a man, first of all. And then, then he's also a terrible example of a man in a suit. I think Boris would be more fitted towards something like, I don't know, sitting in a dark room alone where he doesn't bother anyone. Not a fan. Not a fan.
What are the things that should be different on his suit?
Okay, well, the first thing that should be different on Boris Johnson's suit is just like take him out of the suit. Like, don't even put him in the frame. Like, let's just start with that.
So just put him in a dark room where he would fit in nicely.
I have a problem with 60-year-old men having 8-year-old boy haircuts. You know?
Yeah. I think he cuts it himself.
He clearly cuts his own hair.
Yeah.
I think he sews his own suits.
He just likes to be cheap, maybe.
You think he's a cheap guy and so he's just like... Or he's doing the politician thing. I've seen this before where they intentionally don't want you to, like, grade it up because they don't want to look too put together because then they're like, oh, people think I'm stealing their money.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm totally doing that, but like I don't want people to think it,
Yeah. So that's a $8,000 suit.
Yeah.
Make it look shitty.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Or he just intentionally wrecks his body because he doesn't,
Yeah.
I got one here that looks a bit more crisp.
Yep. Let's see.
All right.
Let's see if he's still Oompamaxxing.
Nonin.
Oh, God. He looks like he's angry that you took his parking spot. I was parked there, innit? Now he talks like a chav. Moo moo, bruv, innit? That's how British people talk to cows. Moo moo, bruv, innit?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just say moo and then moo moo, bruv, innit? Yeah, the suit is a lot more sleek. It is a lot more. So one thing that works well for Boris here is that his body is wavy and flabby.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you have a wavy and flabby body, you want to have a fairly hard finished suit. So the cloth in this is quite stiff, right? And that stiffness creates shape for his body, which does not exist. And it's a positive for him. I'm loving the semi-cut collar on this. Excellent choice. That is exactly what is the correct collar to.
And he
frame his
does look
face.
slimmer wearing this suit, no?
Well, it's because he's got the Janet Reno shoulder. So the big people that are older, Janet Reno was a old American man. Wore big suits. Anyways, so they got the Janet Reno big shoulders. That again. So a very structured suit with a very stiff cloth does well for Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
It's a British cloth. This is the kind of fabric they weave in England because the British like a cloth that will never shine up. They like a very sturdy cloth. It's something that separates a lot of British cloth from like Italian cloth. Italians like it soft and silky.
Yeah.
And the British like it hard and stiff.
Makes.
Why is that funny?
It's not.
I can say hard and stiff.
Yeah.
That suit
That's
fabric,
the way they like it.
the way Boris Johnson performs at his best is when his suit fabric is hard and stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's a very erect fabric. Why are you laughing? Weirdos.
Yeah, looks like his left shoulder is.
The pants are
dropping.
just a disaster.
Yeah, in the previous picture, you couldn't see it exactly. It looks kind of okay, but yeah, you can see he really enjoys the.
Like something
Poopy
like
pants.
I think it's the rise is the problem. I think the rise on his pants is like very long.
And he wears it kind of low under his belly.
This is like the guy's like, give me a 24-inch rise. Like, do you have a horse cock? No, but I want the rise. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very long rise. Again, phantom butt. Phantom butt. Not cool. Anyways, I think it's shameful. It's shameful that we have to evaluate Boris Johnson on our Smashin Fashion style deconstruction
Yeah.
because he looks like an Oompa Loompa. He thinks like an Oompa Loompa. I will never forgive him for saying that like people have to stay indoors and then he himself was having a party
Yeah.
and then he lied about it, said there was no party. There was a party.
Yeah.
I don't like how he cuts his hair. I still think that he stole a bowl from some other function, from some White House function or something. He stole Biden's bowl or something.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm going to give this guy a 1 out of 10 on fashion and a 0 out of 10 on having a human soul.
Yeah, he's definitely maxing out having the worst stuff.
Yeah, it's Oompamaxxing.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And so having a shitty fitting suit means you're kind of terrible person.
I'm not sure there's a correlation with that, but I think that having a shitty persona makes you a shitty person. So perhaps we don't want to. We don't want to see him in a more tailored suit because it would give the wrong impression.
Yeah.
Like he's competent or
Yeah.
a good decision
He
maker,
pulled himself together.
right? Like,
Yeah.
so I think he's saying something's wrong with me, and I want you to know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Way to go, man.
Anyways,
Good stuff.
is that our Smashin Fashion segment? Hope you get some good clips there, Henry.